Today's video is going to be all about VeChain, and let us get this news right out of the way, that VeChain prices are looking incredibly good these past few days. A few days ago, the prices were on a hike to nearly 13 or 14 cents, and currently it sits at 12.03 cents. Hello crypto enthusiasts, we at Crypto Channel are back here with another video. All we ask you to do is to stick around till the end of it and make sure that you whack that red button. Like the video so that we feel encouraged to bring you quality information about the latest crypto news. VeChain and Mastercard partnership. The last time when we saw VeChain ruling the crypto world was all the way back in the month of June. It was definitely exciting and profitable for many of us. We definitely had our share of fun until the price action dipped again. However, unlike VeChain's past record of its price valuation dipping, this time, back in June, it was not a bad dip. Before, the price action used to crash like crazy, but this time around, it went as low as only 5 cents. There has been interesting news that came up from the VeChain community. It's a fact that there has been a new partnership between VeChain and Mastercard. Even though we cannot admit to the validity of the article, there have been new updates that the APEC Provenance Council has been funded to cover financing pilots. This will help track the exports between the two locations. APEC Council and VeChain. The Asia-Pacific Provenance Council pays attention to the bodies of the blockchain and the packaging and finance sectors. End-to-end authentication is one of their prime goals, and it, therefore, validates the proof of origin as well as the existence of products. It is basically a not-for-profit consortium that is also charged with providing trade finance and tracking solutions for beverage, food, and agricultural industries. VeChain is one of the rare blockchain companies that support the supply chain. The goal of the blockchain company has been to streamline the acquiring process. How they wish to get this done is by ensuring that there is a free flow of information for all supply chains. This is to let our viewers know that this channel does not provide any financial advice. We mostly try to bring you authentic news so that you are aware of what's new in the crypto world. The collaboration that has resulted between VeChain and Mastercard will allow the address of a prime issue of the asymmetric or uneven flow of information. It plans to accomplish this by giving permits to businesses to possess and own their own data in a manner that they too feel empowered. To aid in amplifying the support chain's traceability, the APEC Council aims to validate the export business, and we believe that such a tripartite alliance will only bring good news in making such a progressive attempt possible. Comprehending the role of the bodies is quite important when we indirectly help in ruminating how the design system works. It will be the key to understanding the mechanics of it. As crypto enthusiasts, we all know and are aware of what and how both VeChain and Mastercard works. The news of their possible partnership has been in circulation since 2020. Latest news from the President of Argentina. Moving on, we have more bullish news in store that might be of interest to our viewers. Alberto Fernandez, the President of Argentina, has now allowed the adoption of cryptocurrencies as a legal tender. As digital currencies start to get assimilated more and more into our lives, such updates of a digital revolution definitely come to us as good news. It is definitely the perfect time for you to stay, be patient, stack up, and chill. VeChain just seems to be one of the most profitable cryptocurrencies right now. The news of the President of Argentina came in the form of an interview wherein he mentioned how they are having continuous discussions on the value and utility of crypto, something not just for Argentina, but for the entire world. Cryptocurrency adoption is still in its baby steps, and the president has been rather open about how limited his knowledge is about the said matter. He also indicated that conversation between multiple nations is necessary, and also the fact that he is rather open to learning more about the crypto world. All we know and can gather right now is the fact that the bull run is definitely the trend and is happening in full swing. But this is not all, and let us huddle up as we continue to go forward, as we wish to lay bare some more welcoming news. Walmart China and VeChain partnership. Another interesting crypto news that recently hit the world was the surprising partnership between Walmart China and VeChain. One of the most ubiquitous retailers that we as Americans have ever witnessed is now going all cards in with a wild hunt from a massive cryptocurrency project head. This is interesting. This is huge. There is only upwards and onwards from here, don't you think? Imagine what could happen if Walmart wishes to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. All we know for sure is that it will completely revolutionize the way we see and understand digital currency. With the news from Argentina and the partnerships of VeChain with Walmart China and Mastercard, are we then beginning to see the rise of a world wherein ordinary exchanges can be made possible by digital currencies? It is crazy to think about, but we are definitely optimistic. You know what? We will not lose sight of this, and please make sure that you keep coming back to us for all updates regarding this. One of the advertisements also mentioned how the firm is currently seeking a visionary leader to lead the crypto project to fruition. The person will be assigned the duty to develop a strategy for digital currency, keeping the big box store in mind. The same person will bear the responsibility for creating a digital currency strategy, as well as a product roadmap. Additionally, they, as digital currency experts with expertise in blockchain-related technologies, will steer clear to ensure the vision. Furthermore, the same person will also keep an eye on crypto-related investments as well as partnerships. What should investors do? All we can suggest for you to do is to not just spend it just yet and hold it. If Walmart has enough money to hold on to its balance sheet, it will inevitably transform itself to be one of the wealthiest companies to ever have existed on Earth. However, why we feel that VeChain will not be able to take on the supply chain is mostly because we know and understand that VeChain is not as decentralized as we want them to be. The partnership at hand will definitely challenge VeChain to be more decentralized. There has been a review that was conducted by the California Law Review, wherein the blockchain company VeChain was cited by Julian Mouton. The review was titled Regulating Smart Contracts in the Domain of Financial Trading. Price prediction for VeChain. According to Wallet Investor, the VeChain price could see a hike of hitting the $1 mark by 2025. As per Digital Coin Price, which is another reputed website to rely upon their predictions, the price of VeChain could increase to approximately $0.15 in 2021 and up to $0.30 in 2025. The predictions of the coin price forecast have been rather more optimistic, predicting that VeChain could even see a hike to a grand total of $0.27 over the course of 2021, or perhaps even more. However, price predictions are prone to error for obvious reasons and should be taken with a grain of salt. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to whack that subscribe button and support us with a thumbs up. We hope we have been able to provide all the necessary information that you've been looking for. And if we have missed out on anything, feel free to let us know by leaving your thoughts and ideas below. Do come back for more, and see you next time on Crypto Channel.